Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Ascendant. Welcome to Reigning Tarot. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share because it truly does help the channel grow. For those that are coming back, thank you for all your support. I truly appreciate it. I've already blessed and purified the cards, so we'll say a quick prayer here, and then we'll get right into your reading there, Taurus. Okay, God, goddesses, spirit guides, universe, archangels, angels, help me to be of service to Taurus. Help me share with them thoughts and ideas that will help them be happy, healed, and the best versions of themselves. And so it is. Okay, Taurus. So I drew one from the Energy Oracle for you, one card from Divine Guidance, one from your Animal Spirit Guides, as well as I went to draw a card from the Native Spirit Oracle, and two came flying out, so I'm going to give you the two. If you want to ask a question answered, please just think about it during the reading, and I will answer it for you at the end of the reading. And then finally, we will end the reading with a message from the Archangel Fire Oracle. Okay? It's a new deck. They have really good messages in there, so hopefully you'll like it. Okay then, so we will start with an overall energy for you, Taurus. Okay, and you received the Man of Coins in reverse. Okay, and that's the number 43. So when you get this card in reversed, it's saying that you could be acting against your own best interest where money and health matters are concerned there, Taurus. You might be spending a bit too much or simply not being conscious enough of what's really important. If that's the case, become more aware of your choices and priorities and bring more discipline to your life. This could also mean the reverse could also be a warning of a self-absorbed or a dismissive man who may be out for his own advancement. Even at the cost of your own. Okay, so be conscious of the critical or demanding men around you or women, and always remember that you alone determine who has the real power in your life there, Taurus. Okay, so for an affirmation, I determine my own destiny, I take financial action, and I am receiving wonderful assistance from those around me, and so it is. Okay, so like I said, I drew one from the Divine Messages as well there, Taurus, okay? And you received the number 21 card, okay? And this card is all about receiving, okay? So energetically, Taurus, you are beginning to draw in the loving people you need to help you move forward on your path and in your life. These people offer you emotional and spiritual support so that you may see and feel your own value in the world. But please remember, you have just as much of a positive effect in their lives as they do in yours. While what you have to give is very important, it's just as important that you allow yourself to receive that too, Taurus. In doing so, you are creating a beautiful energy exchange of growth and support for all. Okay? So, I also drew one from your Animal Spirit Guides there, Taurus. Okay? And you received the unicorn. Okay, it says indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Okay, sorry about that. I was trying to read it from an angle there. So, okay, so Taurus, whatever the artistic vehicle through which you express your most creative self, whether it's drawing, poetry, or painting, or music, acting, or any other form of creative expression, make it a priority in your life by devoting some time and energy and perhaps even money towards this artistic pursuit. Let the longing of your heart determine what the form of your imaginative expression is, okay? But let it be one that elicits passion and purpose. So allow it to evolve as needed without ascending to any internal perfectionism about the end product, okay? The process itself is where the magic is. Let that alone be your satisfaction and delight, and you'll be pleased with the result, okay? Whether this avocation continues as a hobby or turns into something you receive compensation for, never do it solely for money, okay? There's no need to act out of the starving artist scenario, but when you make monetary rewards for your primary goal, you risk stifling the creative pulse that emanates from the core of who you are, Taurus, okay? And that potentially compromises the integrity of your artistic gift to the world. So, should you ever be uncertain about following your passion with this kind of expression, take some time to observe children. Notice how innocently and imaginatively they play in their world, particularly when they're unhindered by social restrictions and artificial boundaries. This is a reflection of the magical child who is inside of you, begging to explore and be expressed. So have fun, right? And it comes down to grounding you, and you just sometimes it's just fun to be silly and go back to remember when you're a kid, you just didn't have a care in the world, and the world was just your big playground, and sometimes we have to go back to that to just escape the bullshit of society and all the crap and all the illusionment of that's around us, right? So yeah, it's important, I think, right? And it's I love those times where you can like the other day I was having an argument with someone. They're like, you know what, go fly a kite, and I'm like, you know what, that kind of sounds like a good idea. And that's what I ended up doing. And you know what, it was quite fun, and it brought me back to being a kid again. So little things like that is what makes life just not as tough as it yeah, it just makes life easier, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It was fun being a kid again. Anyways, I told you I went to go draw one from the Native Spirit Oracle, and two flew out, so I'm just going to read them both to you. Okay? And so, the first card you received was the Tracker card, okay? Now, the Tracker card, Taurus, is about focusing your intent and your passion on one thing rather than being scattered in different directions. Be single-minded in what's truly important in your life and let everything else go. Track the unseen. Be very real. Stream your stream of energy to which you desire. So trackers have the ability to be focused. That everything but their goal disappears. What you see around you is the result of what you focus on. So when you direct your thoughts towards good, you attract positive experiences and people into your life. But when you focus on what isn't working, you create an even more challenging situation. Okay, if you aren't pleased with the direction of your life, concentrate on what you desire, not on what you don't want there, Taurus. Okay, so to develop inner power, focus intently on one thing. Being scattered in a myriad of directions dilutes your strength. So devote your intention to your family or your community, your career, relationships, hobbies, or anything you're passionate about, right? Diminish activities that aren't essential to your goals, and it will be just a matter of time before miracles begin to occur there, Taurus, okay? So for an action, you could write down how much time on average you spend on different activities during the day. And then if there is anything non-essential that doesn't feed your soul, find ways to diminish it and focus on what's truly important. Okay. So, like I said, two cards flew out. So your second card that flew out was the Vision Quest, which is a pretty cool card, this one. I like it. So, what the Vision Quest, it means sacred seeker. It's take time away from people and situations, step back, withdraw. So inner truth is emerging in stillness, but first you need to retreat. Know that you are guided. Look for answers in different ways. The answers are around you. Watch for signs in the coming day and trust that your life is being directed. So in earth-based cultures, large questions about life are often answered on vision quests or solo retreats in natures. Questions such as, who am I? What am I meant to do with my life? And what is my mission and my purpose in life? Were often answered on vision quests of various kinds. So Even if you don't have burning questions, when this card chooses you, it's telling you to take time away from your ordinary life, okay? So Taurus, take time to explore the depths of your soul. Your soul knows the truth. Take time in quiet to discover really what it is. And the answer to your questions all around you are all around you, but you must be still to hear those messages, right? And like going within and balancing yourself and noticing the synchronicities and things like that, right? But you won't be able to hear the messages if you got you got a traffic jam in your head, right? So for an action, you could spend time alone, preferably in nature, without your cell phone and the internet, and even without a pencil, a paper, or a book. Simply just be. And then listen to the world around you. Be still. Watch for the signs. Open your heart to receive messages from the divine. Feel the wind on your skin, and you'd be amazed. It's it's a form of meditation, or whatever meditation helps you get centered and balanced. And I always say, you wake up humble, and you give a little gratitude for the day. You suit up, and you give some thanks at the end of the day. It's amazing what happens. Okay, so that is it for now for those. And like I said, at the end of the reading, I will do I'll answer whatever question you need answered from the angel answers, and I pulled one from the Archangel Fire Oracle. So for the tarot, they're Taurus. We are going to be using the Archangel Power Tarot cards, and for clarifiers, we're using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. We're doing a 5-card spread, and in the first position is your current situation, and you received the Queen of Gabriel, and that is passionate, charming, brilliant, independent, and it says you can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Sorry about that. I'm all over the place there. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not too familiar with this card, so I'm gonna have to look it up here. Sorry. Yeah, no, get it going here. Where the heck are we? Queen of Gabriel. Sorry about that. Okay, so it's saying you can do anything right now. You may not fully grasp how wonderful you are, but those around you definitely see it. It's time to believe in yourself, and your kind eagerness to help others in their lives will attract people willing to do the same for you. And it says, for people, a very charming person whom everyone likes, someone who is able to balance all aspects of his or her life with ease and grace, passionate, independent, friendly, beautiful, popular, busy, confident, brilliant, unwavering. And it says additional meanings to this card can be following through on advice you receive, going after what you want, and experiencing excellent health. Okay. Sometimes I'm not familiar with the cards, so I like to sometimes I'll read it out if I'm not that familiar with it, and yeah, right. The more we do, the better we get. Okay, so for a clarifier for the Queen of Gabriel, you received flow, and that is in the number 10 card. Okay, so the energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. Let yourself flow with these energies and put them to good use. So Taurus, there is an opportune time to attract your heart's desires. Do you want more love or peace or greater understanding? Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? Does your current relationship need improvement? So focus on your desires and allow them to manifest by expecting them to, right? The power of manifestation. So at this time, release to the flow. Events greater than you can ever imagine may be heading your way there, Taurus. A project you desire, but also it could be a project you desire, but also be open to new possibilities. Good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow card. So open your heart and arms wide and embrace what comes to you. Nothing is static, okay? Life flows in cycles, expanding and contracting, changing and growing. You may be entering a new cycle regarding matters of the heart, and then welcome this new cycle there, Taurus. When a stone is tossed into a pond, the ripples flow with the water as they expand and grow, right? You're in an exciting period of forward movement and expansion heading into the unknown. This forward movement may guide you into new relationships or even out of old ones. In either case, know that the change is for your highest good there, Taurus, and the energy of expansion will help you grow into your new situation gracefully, safely, and comfortable. Okay? So for an affirmation, I move forward with grace and ease, and so it is, right? Okay there, Taurus. So for your second position, we have your desires, okay? And you received the Six of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe the sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. Sorry, sometimes it's hard for me to read because I'm reading it on an angle, right? Sorry about that. If I blunder in my reading. So anyways, so you got the Six of Michael for desires. So Taurus, you're on your way to happier times, and the situation that you're feeling stressed and worried is now that you were feeling stressed and worried about is now behind you, right? Okay, so a new day is dawning, with sunny skies on the horizon. So embrace the changes and leave the past behind. You can now breathe a sigh of relief and begin to make your new plans. So don't be afraid to ask for help in implementing the changes that you desire there, Taurus, okay? So for a clarifier, you received clarity and belief, okay? And that's the number one. Okay, so this is a card for me is about transformation, okay? Beliefs, great potentials around you to define who you really are at this time in your life, Taurus, and to determine what your beliefs are regarding love and commitment. So discard any outdated ideas about how a relationship should function and what the proper role should be. Decide what you need and what you're willing to give. Different relationships require different strategies for success, right? No one's the same. You need to be flexible and open-minded. So bring a breath of fresh air to your way of thinking about love and partnerships there, Taurus. When you have gained clarity, gently communicate to the other person whom you're in a relationship with. Explain how you'd like to see the relationship change or grow, and exchange ideas on how each of you might alter your behavior to make this happen. So act upon your new insights and transform your relationship, right? And when you're having those communications with your partner, like really listen, look at the person, look at how their mannerisms are, are they emotional, are they are you looking them in the eye, are you staring at the ground, are you twiddling your thumbs? When you pay attention to someone while you're speaking to them, they feel that they have, that you're actually listening to them, right? So yeah. So for our third position there, Taurus, you have is the helpful messages. Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself there. So for helpful messages, you got the King of Michael, and that's principled, rational, ambitious, and respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. Okay? So speak your mind with confidence there, Taurus. The situation calls for honest and open communication. If you're uncertain about what to do, then hire an expert. While wisdom and objectivity are important now, don't forget to weigh the emotional aspects of the situation, okay? Make sure your actions are of the highest integrity. So someone who an additional meanings to this card could be too also is getting right to the point, or someone who may be emotionally unavailable. Okay, so let's get a clarifier on that one. And we have, what the heck, where are we here? Sorry about that. And we had comfort, number 18. Okay, so introspection and clarity are important at this time. Okay, Taurus, that feelings that have lain dormant are now coming to the surface. So they have been a part of your subconscious for some time. They're referred to as your shadow self, and represent all your fears and delusions regarding matters of the heart. So you may have concerns about examining these issues, but know when an issue rises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and healed. So have the courage to acknowledge and comfort these new emerging feelings. Look at them from all sides and try to determine where they first came from, when and how they were planted in your subconscious, right? Question the validity of these feelings. Often they're based on your childhood imagination and are no more than illusions. They're not appropriate for your adult relationship, yet they persist. So they're not based on reality, but the powerful influences, right? The powerful influences, okay? I said they're not based on reality, but they're powerful influences and can affect your relationships in major ways. Okay, and that's what we were taught when we were younger, and you know, we're a lot of times we're you know, the habits and the things we were taught weren't actually what, you know, as we got older, we wonder, like, why do, you know, because we were taught that way, our parents thought that way, and you know, they didn't know any better as well, right? So with the world changing, and you know, that's why a lot of people, I was wondering, they don't question things, right? Everyone, yep, yes ma'am, no sir, yes sir, yes sir, it's this way, it's that way, but no one questions anything, right? Like, why? Right? It's funny, if you think about that, and certain questions, you know, just out of the blue, just say, well, why, and think about that, and it'll open your mind to a bunch of new stuff. Anywho, getting out of topic here. So have the courage, okay, to explore your beliefs and misconceptions about love. Okay, you may find that these emerging feelings are based not only on your limited perceptions, but also on what you actually saw or experienced as a child, right? Know that whatever your reality was then, it does not have to be your reality now. You are no longer that person. So examine these feelings and gain clarity on who you are and what is true for you regarding your relationships. And I guess anything in life, right? So for an affirmation, I examine my feelings about relationships and release what is no longer my truth. All right. And yeah. Okay, so for our fourth position is your challenges there, Taurus. Okay. And for challenges, you received the Ace of Michael, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Okay. So you come up with a wonderful new idea, Taurus. Insight that had previously eluded you shines upon a situation or a problem. Now the way forward is clear to you, and you move full steam ahead. There is an opportunity here to do things in an entirely new way. So give attention to the details in your plan of action, but also keep an eye on the big picture, okay? There could be a bumpy start, but don't let that deter you from continuing to move forward, Taurus, right? There's always bumps in the roads and lessons to relearn, but, you know, we learn those lessons and we keep trudging forward. So clear up any communication problems with others, and don't allow mistrustings to fester within you, and get to the truth of the matter there, Taurus. Okay? And for a clarifier for the Ace of Michael there, Taurus, you received the solar plexus chakra. Okay? And that is the number 3 card. Okay, so the solar plexus chakra is, I don't know if you know, but the color is yellow. The element is fire. The solar plexus chakra is located above the navel area and just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, confidence. The chakra is associated with inner feelings, which is the major psychic reception area, the clairstance, I think is how it's said. To strengthen the chakra, try this breathing exercise, okay? Close your eyes, and as you inhale deeply through your nose, breathe in the color yellow. See it coming from a glowing, brilliant sun. Send this vital energy to your solar plexus and then exhale through your mouth all energies that don't serve you. Believe that you can have this relationship you desire, okay? And you will. And this exercise can be used to energize any chakra simply by visualizing the appropriate chakra color, right? Okay? And the power of manifestation, right? Okay, so that was for the fourth position. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So for the fifth position is your outcome of the situation. And you receive the Six of Raphael. Embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. Ironic, eh? There you got that card. Okay, so here, I guess I'll straighten that out, yeah. So what a lovely memory, okay? Experiences from your distant past or childhood come flooding back in order to help you with the present. Old friends or romantic partners may resurface. New people you meet become instant close friends due to past life connections, and previous relationships or friendships may be rekindled. So deep-rooted issues that hold you back push to be resolved, but be careful not to romanticize the past, but rather to see it clearly and objective there, Taurus. Okay, so for a clarifier there, Taurus, oops, I'll put that there. You received Believe and Succeed, and that is the number 6 card. So faith is powerful and can bring about amazing results, Taurus. It's important at this time to believe in yourself and in your aspirations regarding love. Think and act as if all that you desire is inevitable, right? Your confidence will send a signal to the universe that you are ready to have that perfect relationship with a spouse or a partner, a sibling, a child, or even a friend. The energies of success are around you at this moment, and use them to achieve your dreams there, Taurus, okay? The power of manifestation, right? So a lighthouse shines, and as its light is as a beacon to passing ships to help them navigate the surrounding waters, right? At this time, you can be a beacon to others. So by acting confidently and being victorious, you can inspire your loved ones to reach out for what they truly desire. So recognize your power, Taurus, to affect people in positive ways, and congratulate yourself for this ability and honor that same ability in others. Okay, so there we have it, Taurus. That's the end of your tarot reading there. And like I said, if you had a question in the beginning that you needed answered, I would try to gladly answer it for you. And with that, I'm using the Angel Answers Oracle. So for your question, you received within the next few months. Okay? So in the next few months, what you're asking will occur. Divine timing means that other people's free will choices are also involved, so keep the faith while all the pieces of the puzzle come together and the situation resolves itself beautifully there, Taurus. Okay, someone's dog's going off out there. Okay, so, and finally I said I pulled one from the Archangel Fire Oracle. Okay, and I'll read a couple paragraphs from this one for you. And you got the number 26, Archangel Zadkiel. I think that's how you say it. So, Zadkiel can help us see a higher perspective and rise above the idea of right and wrong, good or bad, or to see every situation in our lives as a blessing or a lesson. He helps free us from outdated victimhood or guilt, and transforms our lower thoughts and emotions into loving and hopeful wishes and prayers, guiding us towards inner bliss. So free yourself from limitations, and imprisonment is an illusion, for no one can imprison your heart and mind, Taurus. Choose to feel free and allow your perceived blocks to dissolve. True freedom is found within. So humans often create challenges for ourselves, but no one can take your joy or freedom from you without your permission. Sometimes that permission can be subconscious. So if you feel stuck, hand that experience you are having over to Archangel Zadkiel, asking him to release any pain and unforgiveness from your heart. there's a powerful Hawaiian huna prayer of forgiveness you can say to yourself to help with this process. It's called the Hupanupa Pano prayer, and it goes like this: I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. That's pretty cool, right? It says, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. And I think we've all said that a few times. Okay there, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And like I said, it keeps my mug around for a while longer. And yeah, it helps the channel grow. And you can watch me on my journey, and hopefully you find something in my readings that helps you, right? And I hope you have a great week. And until next time, namaste.